Yo, mema mo akwa abastronko so ediaba POG Media so mistress asa fei and as waba obe subscribe na wa like dwumadi no ediama yobetimi so ahye dwumadi no na afoforo enso ensa akabi and please kindly click on the notification bell no so send be am ye the any news be out platform no so I want so wo hu the air call and the air ba yenko yensem na yemfa ensam dodo na no enya the embrewa ye bo ede era Cecilia dapa akachena ya enim say during Akuffo Addo amamu mu a etwemu nansia no yenim sense bebre be for Cecilia dapa ho ana enya agro abra yihu say $1 million bi ayra ene ho sensem no eja ene the insente ene anasa de aso ete ene de obi nso eka ene say Cecilia.D allegedly why they were journey at the free a Ghana memu ha na ehon 7 say pupuja na we na ochimufu ochimu wie no okasamafo na eja ochechensem num so ede ehon sem tuja ebowura Rebecca Akuffo de kusiye ewo Parliament no eno so ochimufu yi de hon sem bebre de ebaya na ono so ede na dwenchen ye de etudwa na esa akoye varieties of issues na obey the ubenya ede and it is an interesting conversation ya de kumba ya kan bom ede ama also be ndwinti yanko ne konkotie ye nchemu no medamase
ebusia asema breaking news I want to say Cecilia.D edwane free on my name. Enra no a day before yesterday any enra na Ghana ye train a ho mama bi rekro nim any ade ade no sana ono so why na dwen say we a opportunity mano a ode ebetu kwan into man na ye busy na ye beso Mahama in enra no I just say Cecilia person na miuma otu na just say enkra ba beto no say Cecilia.D edwane Nimo baby abriche crow course de maso enyantie mind you sika bebrebe a Cecilia.D fa nyina ahya ne kutu ase afi a ora team yaso a president in on take over mami e fa kwan so dwane na mebisa o at the age of 70 years old because November you are not turning 70 years old we dwane afi na okosha brabo frasi okrofo froso ana sasen ana se ompese obi wuni esi o Ghana a DNT and Cecilia.D etime two coin African. In fact, NDC for my lose kakra. I don't want to blame you guys too much, but anyway, minimum time you're busy. But security should have been tight in airport. Cecilia.D the first person I was saying Kamoko de ho. And I'm prosecuting because I charges than so. I breach over but on to me pen crata. And on to me overstay. It was all Connie Chrome.
I'm going to leave it there, and we have seen how Kofi Boa, the deputy minority leader in Parliament on the NDC side, how he spoke to the president to let him know that his abysmal performance have led Ghana down the drain. And guess what? The wife of Addo, the first lady, Madam Rebecca Akuffo Addo, thought she had the infantry. She's gangantually, spiritually, physically above the Speaker of Parliament, who is the third in command, by telling him that you were sitting there and this guy was disrespecting my husband. Who the hell do you think you are? Where were you when our makeup artist, I'm talking about Bawumia and her husband, Dr. Bawumia, disrespected John Mahama in this country? Say he's incompetent. You were there applauding and smiling. Today you are saying that you are there quiet and you are this. Hey, Charlie, me, I don't like this nonsense. So, see, this woman is showing us her true color. What she's made of, she's showing us her true color. That she will not shake the hand of the Speaker of Parliament. Who cares? They are saying Ghanaians are suffering. You are here that they are disrespecting your husband. You were in this country. Your husband go around and tell teams to stand up and greet him. Where were you? You were in this country when this man disrespected one of my chief here in Aplau. When they asked him to complete the e-block, what did they tell us? That he should go and complete himself. I am so mad today. Today I'm supposed to talk about the EC, but when I saw this video of this woman, I don't know what she thinks she is. Like, why? Ghana belongs to you. So because of you, people cannot make professional statement. What the man said is professional. It was not an attack on your husband. He didn't say your husband doesn't look good. He didn't say that your husband is short. He didn't say your husband is a crooked person. He said your husband did not govern this country well. This is a professional criticism. We're all here. When Sewa Bruni is messing up with your husband, you have nothing to say. You kept quiet on that one. For people who didn't see the video, let me play the video for you and I'll come back to this because, Charlie, this thing, it bore me, Charlie, it bore me to the extent that, see, if you check my temperature right now, it boil. Like, Ghana belongs to her or what? That she will not shake the hand of the speaker. And so what? You listen to her. You listen. And so what? And so what? And so what? And so what?
Sit there and let people speak. Yeah, thank you.
Charlie. So these people think we are Jimmy, like they think we are Jimmy for like we people in Ghana, we don't think. And then you come and tell the speaker that he was sitting here and then we're disrespecting your husband. Did your husband do the good job? Did your husband, when your husband disrespected the people of Mepe, when the spillage happened, Akuffo spillage, and people lost their livelihood, they lost their houses and all that. Your husband went there for you to sympathize with the people. He was telling them that if it's only about votes, he will not come here because the people don't vote for him. See a president talking like that and you couldn't warn your husband. And you are here disrespecting us, saying that he was sitting there and they were disrespecting your husband. See, you were in this country when one of the brilliant professors in this country, the late Akroma, you call him all sorts of names. A man who received his PhD at the year of 27. You call him Professor Doolittle. You, the first lady, Madam Rebecca, what did you tell your husband when your husband was insulting the late Akroma? Where were you? Where were you? You see, I can tell you that Madam Nadu Mills and Madam Lodina Mahama, they are very, very tolerant women. They are very tolerant too. This woman, Rebecca, she's showing her true colors. You see, behind a failed husband, there's a woman. Now we know and understand where this man get that arrogant nature from. She's so arrogant. That's why she transmitted, I don't know whether she sexually transmitted that arrogance into the husband. You see how the husband is so arrogant. That's how the wife too is. No wonder the kids are also, they took after her. A man that respected everybody in this country. The man doesn't respect nobody. He insulted everybody. He told us that Sikan Pedede. When we say Ghanaians are suffering, he said, L'argent n'aime pas le bruit, Sikan Pedede. Where were you? What did you tell your husband? And then you are here today saying, why they disrespect my husband. Hey, we don't care. Even Madam Lodina Mahama, she's not the president of Ghana. She was just the first lady. She built single-handedly 8 hospitals. What about your husband? What did your husband do? What about you as a first lady? Your husband said they should pay you salary. What are you doing for this country? What did you do for this country? And then you are here shouting that, Charlie, the thing they bomb me. My people. She they bomb you. Your husband didn't do anything. And your husband will come and tell us that, do you know what? Me. Dream big and work hard that Nanado, he's telling us that this country is not broke. Do you understand? Dream big and work hard. These people, they think we are Jimmy. Nanado, he think we are like, sometimes like we are Jimmy, like we don't think like we should work hard. And he's telling us Ghana is not broke. Can you hear him? That Ghana is not broke.
The country.
You listen to him.
Broke.
Ghana is not broke. How?
As some propagandists want us to believe. We're handing over the country with gross international reserves of almost 8 billion United States.
Hey, do you want to hear it again? Let's hear it again.
Mr. Speaker, the country is not.
Hey, I can't laugh. I laugh like killer. Hey!
As some propagandists want us to believe.
So this man is telling us that this country is not broke, that we are making propaganda. Are you sure? Are you serious? Because you and I know that some few weeks ago, they were struggling to pay WAEC to release the results. They were struggling to pay WAEC to release the result. If we are not broke, why were not able to pay them? So you are saying we are not broke? That this country is not broke? If this country is not broke, why do we have haircut? We can't pay our bond, the interest on our bond, and our pensioners are dying if we are not broke. If we are not broke, why are we defaulting on our debts? If we are not broke, why is it today the economy of Ghana is ranked junk? Why? Why do these people want to make us feel like we don't know anything? If this country is not broke, why will you leave over 100,000 NAPCO youth that are employed under NAPCO to go home? Why? If we are not broke. If we are not broke, why were we trying to have e-levy? Why are we trying to have COVID tax that when COVID have finished? Why are we trying so hard to impose so many taxes on Ghanaians if we are not broke? How many times did you go to the IMF? In the beginning of your tenure, you went to the IMF, and today you went to the IMF, and today again, as you are living, the IMF is still supporting you. If we are not broke, you see, these people, let me tell you something. They think we are so stupid. That's why the wife also will come in front of somebody who is the third in command in the country. You, Madam Rebecca, you have no post in Ghana. You have no post. You are just lucky that your husband is the president. That's all. And you have the courage, the infantry, to tell him that he was sitting there and he was not doing nothing. See how your husband, under his leadership, he has collapsed banks, where those banks supposed to use like about 8 billion cedis to sustain those banks, but they use over 28 billion to close those banks. Over 50,000 people lost their job. And you are telling us that Ghana is not broke? With all these corruption cases that we have seen, over $58 million lost to Cathedral, PBS deal, fertilizer, they say some fertilizer deal, 12 million, a Japan deal, $12 million. All these things that have collapsed back to the first time in the history of Ghana. For the first time in the history of Ghana, Bank of Ghana lost about $6 billion. But we went to the IMF for just 3 billion. So you are here saying that we are not broke. It's like these people.
Yo, Ugusu, I will see age mediano at my Mr. Rosa Ober subscriber, but like him, not wash age mediano, not Wama for fro, and so answer. I can be please click on the notification bell so send a bayam. Yet the enemies be to platform so I won't so work no dear echo any dear air, but send a bay age mediano, a bay fena, a coso a year 101. And see Jumediano, a jar of fat me, no, and a baby, the baby chair guno. A year uchimu for no, a din sembri, a tuja, a bra, na odin chimu, the drone tuja, a fat a gani, a memu, and a Akuffo mo bubu, especially Rebecca Akuffo near my cosi and Yanko, near Konkoti, Madamasi.
Why? They think we are kids? See, today I am so mad, but I'm happy. We have 2 days more. Right now, I'm in Ghana. I'll be at the inauguration. The swearing, I'll be there, live and colored. We still have about 10 minutes to finish this program. You're going to have the chance to call me on +1 240 608 9264 will be the number that you're going to call at the end of this show. But let's continue. See, these Father for all. I am happy that today, not only the NDC as a party is standing up for this, not Father for all, but the grassroots are ready. Do you know that the Ghana Victory concert for the NDC, they drop my man Stoneboy. Me, I love Stoneboy. I'm a Beam Nation guy, but what he did to the NDC when we call him to come and celebrate with us, to come to campaign with us, he said no, that he will not. And why today, when we won and we are coming to have a victory party, and they call him, and I'm so happy that the grassroots said that lie, it needs to be dropped, and they have hashtag drop Stoneboy, and they have actually dropped him, and I'm happy and applauding the leadership of the NDC. That's what we want. We don't want Mahama to come and tell us that Father for all. There's no Father for all. Eye for eye. You knew me, I knew you. When we were struggling and we called you to come and help us, you said no. You were chilling with the de facto prime minister, the de facto prime minister, which is Gabi. You were chilling with him. That's them on the plane, chilling. See, this is the time also for the NDC to chill. And we're going to chill without you. You see the reason why he didn't want to come to perform for us? Because he was in bed with the NPP folks. Me, I'm a Beam Nation guy. I like Stoneboy, but what he did was so wrong. And I'm happy. You see, I can feel the eye for eye, tit for tit. You do me, I do you. The French people say, down, pull down, œil pour œil. I can see it now. And we're going to maintain that. You see, all those contracts, they took from the NDC people and give it to their people. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to, Charlie, whatever they do to us, we'll do it too. How people lost their contract, how people lost their job, simply because they were sympathizers of the NDC. We're going to do the same thing. Hey, Charlie, we're going to pay back. Charlie, Father for all, when you're people who chop Ghana money, we're going to pursue them. They're going to vomit the money. They'll vomit it too. So all those social langers like this guy, who is the communicator for NPP, JC Bwako, saying that NDC Victory Concert carefully selected musicians who support the party on daily basis. Wow, interesting time ahead. This attitude will descend to sports and other events. Just save this post. We're going to save it because you guys started it. You guys started it. We're going to save it. Why, when we are struggling, people didn't support us. When now we are in power, what should we support them? We need to support our own. People who supported us will support it. So these social langers, we don't care about you people. We don't care. See, eye for eye, tit for tit. A for A, down for down. That's what we're going to do it. We're going to do you people basta in this country. You're going to feel it. We're going to do you water. Your anus will be doing boom pa, boom pa, boom pa, boom pa, boom pa. They are scared already. They are scared. We're going to do you. We're not going to forgive anybody. 2 more days. 2 more days. And then, funny enough, last time, the Supreme Court said that the decision of the High Court, they have squashed the decision and said that they had to go back to the High Court to revisit the Mandamus application of the NPP. And see, these 4 MPs from the NDC, we have Ebi Bright from Tema Central, we have Rabena from Ablekuma North, Baba Sadiq from Okaikoi North, and then Christopher from Techima South. These 4 people, they actually won those parliamentary seats. But guess what? The High Court said that the EC should go back to recollect those results. And they have done it. Because tomorrow, they're supposed to swear in all those MPs before we do the swearing or the inauguration on Tuesday. So they have actually declared the result today. And see, they get everything to the NPP. They get everything to the NPP. See here, Tema Central, do you see the difference? About 55 votes. That's the difference. For Tema Central like this, there were 2 polling stations that were contested. 2 polling stations that have problem. Their pink sheets have been disputed. Meaning those pink sheets that these people presented, the EC presented, those pink sheets were cooked because those pink sheets were not completed at the polling centers. They went to complete it at the EC office. And they were disputing that. But these people went ahead and they think they are doing something. But they should remember this. They should remember this man. This man, I love him so much. Alban Bagbe, the Speaker of Parliament. He said the so-called MP elect from the Electoral Commission recollation exercise are not qualified to be sworn in by me. We shall see on Monday whether we're going to swear in those MP, those so-called recollation MPs. We should see. We will see. Philly. See, the man is the guardian of our parliament. He will decide whether you come in or not. And I heard one journalist, I don't want to call him any name. I don't know whether he think being a journalist and because he is the best journalist of the year will give you the authority to disrespect the Speaker of Parliament by saying that he had no authority. The EC conduct the election, and whoever they sent to him, he had to swear them in. You see, these people were. Me, I have no respect for these journalists too, because journalism is nothing. If you know how to speak English, that's it. Because you have a producer that will do all the research, they give you something, you come and read, and then you think you're on the top of the world. This is not science. If you were to be a professor in science, or if you were to be an astronaut, or if you were to be some mathematician, I will applaud you, but you are just a mere journalist. You are there to just read whatever your producer gives you, and then you think you're on top of the world. You think you have the infantry to say whatever you want to say. All these Ghana journalists, what do? Read big English. And because some of them speak big English, people think they are intelligent. They are not. They are not. They are not. When you want to talk about the world, you talk about science, mathematics, biology, chemistry. Those are the people who are intelligent. Engineers. Being a journalist is just a mere journalist because you just have to know how to read. That's it. What else? People tell me, what else if you're a journalist? What else? Especially with these media houses. What else? You have a producer. They'll produce everything for you. They'll do all the research. They'll just give it to you. Go and read it. And you think you know something. You think you know something. Are you an engineer? Are you an engineer? And then they think they know something. Are you a lawyer? And coming that what Alan Gabe is saying, he's just a mere speaker. We shall see tomorrow. I want people to relax. They should relax. I'm telling you, relax. Don't worry. You see, we have problem with all these police stations. Right? So if you take, I think currently Ablekuma North, they are still collating the result. They have problem with 62 polling centers, meaning that they don't have pink sheets for those 62 polling centers. So how are you going to declare it? Tema, they had problem with Tema Central. They had problem with 2 pink sheets because they were fabricated. Right? Okakwe, the same story. All those small constituencies, they have problem with the pink sheet. So how do you declare when they have problem with the pink sheet? And you know what? NDC have anticipated that, and in court yesterday, they went ahead to put they put an application in place, an appeal application, and also stay off execution application to the court. Meaning that stay off execution, meaning whatever the court have decided shouldn't be executed until we go for trial and a decision will be made. But they went ahead to declare all those people. And I can tell you that Monday, tomorrow, this man, the Speaker of Parliament, will show them pepper. But I want you to listen to what our lawyer, the NDC lawyer, Kameklo, have said about this issue. You listen.
Yo, Jumedie no I toso and I say Jumedie no pompon so in ha and the Jumedie no ABC at the amount subscribe like it Jumedie and share Nema Afofro and so and sang and Kabi. Kindly click on the notification bell so send a behind the any news be to platform so I want so well no the echo and the air bar. Na there was more other subsequent stories attaching to this I best share must obey the obey subscribe. Not when you news no abrano. When say POG Media there, we always bring you the best of information and news. Makramo.